Hi, everyone. Well, what is the madman Trump doing now? He invades Venezuela, a country in our hemisphere. He says, justifying it, he was indicted, he's a bad man, and he was a bad man. He is a bad man. We're glad that he's gone. But we don't invade other countries. That's what he has done by saying we control Venezuela. His henchman, Stephen Miller, even said so. We're powerful, like any small guy, who hides behind a stronger friend who's like a bully to protect him and whatever. Stephen Miller is really probably part of the problem of all of this. And now Trump is saying, we're going to go after Cuba and Mexico and Iran and, of course, Greenland. What the hell is he talking about Greenland? Greenland is owned by Denmark, which is a member of NATO, a friend of ours. How dare he say that he's going to go after Greenland? Nobody wants him to go after Greenland. This man is just crazy. And, some of the people who don't like what I say, the MAGA cult type people say, you don't know what you're talking about, and it's not a neighboring country. It's in our hemisphere, and we don't do things like that. I'm sorry. That's not the way we do things. We have in the past done things wrongly, illegally, with Noriega in Panama, but that doesn't make it right. We are in the 21st century now, and in point of fact, it's absolutely nonsense that we should be controlling the world and going after things like Greenland. This is just preposterous. And then she says, again, indicted and whatever. Excuse me, but Putin was indicted by the International Criminal Court, and he's under an arrest warrant. And Trump could have arrested him in Alaska, but he didn't do it. Why? Because he knows that Russia is strong militarily. They have nuclear weapons. Venezuela doesn't. So Trump is a coward. If he really had any moral authority, which of course he doesn't because he himself is an indicted person and also a convicted felon, which the Supreme Court, a corrupt Supreme Court, protected him from, with the help, of course, of Mitch McConnell, who didn't let Obama appoint somebody. And, of course, the voters stupidly elected Trump. So he got 3 appointees on the court, and that's what saved Trump. I'm sorry. America must start saving itself. We've got to elect a Democratic Congress next November, and we've got to stop. And probably, Trump is saying, if you elect those people, they'll impeach me again. Great. And maybe we can get 60 Democratic senators in there, and maybe they can do the job. And again, by the way, are your groceries any cheaper? A lot of you say that they are. You are full of it, as they say. You are really morons. Thank you.